Hello, 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 hello. How y'all doing? Welcome to the shitty lighting of the day because I'm out of cords and I decided to play a game on Xbox, so I need my controller. um, this is what we're working with today. Hold on, give me 1 second. Let me So, welcome to the stream. Happy Monday. Happy Pride. First of all, happy Pride to all the gays. Um, Today is our month and our month only. Not actually. It's also Indigenous Peoples Month and also Juneteenth. So it's a lot of groups within June. But happy Pride. I'm already in my PJs. We're not going to talk about it. They're kind of rainbow-esque, so like still Pride attire. I Today we're gonna be playing Open Roads. First of all, also I did not even think that I was gonna be streaming today. We went swimming on Saturday, and since Saturday I have felt very, very sick. Being outside and especially like swimming makes me feel very ill. I don't know why. It's been like that since I was a kid. Like, I remember being a kid. Oh my god. I remember being a kid and like swimming all day and then like curling up and like needing a nap. And it's been like that since I was a kid. So, I'm also very sunburned. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, yep, there she is. I'm very sunburned. I don't understand the pattern that my skin did. It's literally on both sides. You can kind of see like this strap from my bathing suit, but this side, I don't understand what happened. It's like also on my chest and my back, like head to toe. I'm like sunburned already. Saturday, my spouse's friend came over and we were like outside like all day swimming. And then we like went and got dinner, and I like at dinner was like, I feel so sick already. And then of course on top of that, we got Longhorns, and I'm never gonna pass up Longhorns. Longhorns gave me food poisoning. So like it really was a double whammy of like bad shit, just not feeling good. And then Sunday we went and we saw I saw the TV Glow, which I was going into like expecting to like sob because I've been seeing a lot of TikToks, and it was a good movie, but I've been seeing a lot of TikToks of like people being like, I was crying at the end of the movie, I literally sobbed at the end of the movie. No movie has like ever been like sadder or like whatever. And if you don't know what I Saw the TV Glow is, it's a movie that has Justice Smith and Bridge Lundy? I think that's their last name. And it's very much like trans allegory, scary movie. I wouldn't necessarily classify it as a scary movie. It's more of just like a tense atmosphere, I guess. But the movie very much is a trans allegory for, you know, the precautions of like what happens if you don't come out, even to yourself. If you never acknowledged your transness, like what happens. And there were parts in the movie that like made me tear up or like feel very seen. As a non-binary person, as a trans person, like I felt very seen in those moments. But when we got to the end of the movie, for me, I guess like I just don't understand why people were like sobbing. I guess like we got to the end of the movie ended, and I like remember like turning and looking at Caitlin, my spouse, and being like, that's it? That's what everyone's like sobbing over? It makes me like feel like I have to like, I should be looking like at articles and stuff. I'm gonna switch over to gameplay. Let me see if it actually pops up. My stream is doing this fun thing where it's not acknowledging, there it is. It's not acknowledging that I have a game to play. Oh. And also like this isn't getting any bigger. So that's cool. Okay. I mean, if it's not gonna get any bigger, I guess I can just do this. But we got to the end of the movie and I was like, this is what everyone is like crying over. Like, I just didn't really understand it, and like, that's fine, that's whatever. I feel like it's one of those things where like I need to like look at articles or something. Like, I need to like, I feel like this is not centered. No. There we go. It wasn't. There we go. Like, I feel like I need to like look at, oh my gosh. I need to like find an article or something like talking about the movie. Because I feel like I'm like missing something where I'm like, did I like not understand something? Like, did I not get it? Like, I don't know. But Sunday I also felt very sick, and then today it's been like high 80s, or like not high 80s, but like, I almost said early. That's not the word I'm looking for. Like, slightly in the 80s, like 81 degrees today in like Cincinnati. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go swimming. I'm gonna be really big and brave, because normally I don't go swimming if like someone's not with me. I get bored really easily, and just like, I hate being perceived, so like it's harder for me. Whatever. Autism. So I was really big and brave. I went outside. I Oh, I guess I can, like, eventually. I need to turn back on the sound. I need to remember. But I, took my dog outside with me. I took Lana outside because, obviously, like, I feel bad if I'm, like, outside for hours without her. She likes being outside, so I was like, okay, I'll take her outside. I don't understand what happens when we step outside and Caitlin is not with me. Her, like, Lana's training goes out the fucking window. Like, she doesn't remember how to fucking sit. She doesn't remember how to stay. Like, we really, like, and by we, I mean me mainly, because, like, I'm home more often with her. I really need to, like, work on, like, her recalls and just, like, outside training in general with Lana. Because, like, her training in general, like, she knows, like, when to leave it. She knows to, like, if we say bed, like, she knows to go into her bed and, like, stay there. Like, that stuff is all good, but, like, when we go outside, it's, like, she doesn't remember shit. So, my spouse's grandparents were outside because they're, like, working on the pool and stuff. They're working on, like, the awning, because I guess, like, it was making noises when it came out, but it also had, like, a wasp hive in it, and also had a bird's nest. A lot going on. So I was, like, really big and brave. I, like, came outside. I had my Kindle because I started reading Gone Girl for just a light summer reading. I started reading Gone Girl, so I had my Kindle. I had, like, Lana's water and, like, her little cooling vest. I had my towel. I had, like, everything with me. I get everything set up. I put sunscreen on, and I get into the pool. Like, immediately. The water is really cold, but it feels great. And they took the ladder out because they're, like, cleaning and, like, the pool and stuff. They took the ladder out. There's, like, little holes or, like, divots where, like, obviously the ladder goes into. Lana starts, like, drinking. So, some context. Lana, my dog, has Addison's disease. So she has to take steroids twice a day, daily, for the rest of her life. Which was very confusing to my spouse's grandma, because when I explained this, she was like, Lana still takes medicine? And I was like, every day for the rest of her life. That is a cost that we have to pay. But anyways, Lana takes steroids every day for the rest of her life. And steroids, if you don't know, they tend to make you feel really, really thirsty. Even if, like, you're not. Like, she's not dehydrated. She just feels very thirsty at all times. So Lana is a fucking fiend for water. If it's raining outside, she's licking the ground. If it's snowing, she's licking the ground. If she sees any, like, puddle... No. What do you mean? I don't understand. If she sees any puddle of anything, she's licking the ground. Even if it's not water, like, any liquid, she is trying to lick. And that's, like, not great. So, we're outside. Lana's, like, licking this divot of, like, where the ladder is. I'm like, Lana, leave it. Lana, leave it. Lana, leave it. And she's not. So I, like, swim over and I push her away because I'm like, leave it. And she immediately tries going back to, like, the like water, and I push her away again, and I'm like, leave it. Like, you know, when like you start like obviously getting irritated because like your dog isn't listening to you, you're trying to like relax in the pool, you're trying to like include your dog who likes being outside, and then when I'm like trying to like reprimand Lana, my spouse's grandma is like, you're being so mean to her. So then you feel bad for like reprimanding your dog. And I'm like, leave it. Like, I have your water here. And I like keep trying to call her over, and she's like not listening. And I'm like, I have your water. So like, I'm also like, this is me in the pool for like 5 seconds. So I'm like already annoyed. I like turn on music. I like start reading. I like am just floating about the pool. And obviously like the backyard is like fenced in. So Lana starts like walking around, and like if I can't see her, it does make me nervous because like I don't know what she's doing because I don't trust her. So like anytime she's like really out of my sight, I like swim over and I like hoist myself up over the edge of like the pool to see her. And she was like rolling around the grass, and I was like, whatever, like you're a dog, you need a bath anyways. It's kind of cute when you do that, but whatever. But like there was a point where like she was sitting behind my spouse's grandparents, and they got up to do something, and my spouse's grandma was like, oh my god, she was like eating, like chewing on this. And I was like, oh, she's chewing, like, is she trying to eat rocks again? Because that's her new thing, is like eating just stuff off the ground. And she like picked up what was the fucking bird's nest that they took out of their awning, and she was like, no, she was eating the bird's nest. And I was like, what? And I was like, why was that sitting there? And she was like, oh, we like hadn't thrown it away yet. So she was eating the bird's nest. And I was like, I swear to God. And I was like, that's great, because like she could get sick, and like that's really cool. So like I'm trying to like not stress myself out about that, because I'm like trying to not even think about the diseases that she could get from like eating a bird's nest. So I'm like, leave it. Like, lay down and just chill. Because most times she ends up just laying down and just lays there and like is soaking in the sun, doing whatever, and it's fine. So like they eventually go inside because they're old people and they eat dinner at like 5, like I say 5 p.m. They're old, and they start like making dinner around like 4 p.m., 4:30. So they go inside. I also like went out later because like whatever. I'm like, I start swimming laps because like I like it. And eventually I'm like, okay, like I'm done, I'm getting out. I like start drying off at like one of the, like the lounger like chairs that they have. I dry off. Keep in mind, I'm in my bathing suit. I have my entire like bag full of pool stuff. I have Lana. Normally I put Lana in her leash, but literally here's the gate, and then you walk like 10 steps and there's the front door that we walk through to come upstairs. So I open the gate and I say, Lana, go home, which is like one of her like training things that we've been working on. I say, Lana, go home. This bitch takes off running to the front yard. Keep in mind, me in bathing suit, me in slides, me should not be seen by anyone else. So I am literally like not running, but I'm like fast walking to the front yard, and I'm like, Lana, go home. She starts peeing, and I'm like, okay, you know what? You did have a lot of water because you were drinking like the water that I had, and you were like fucking with whatever. Like, I don't know what you've been doing. That's fine. So I'm like, she pees. I'm like standing in front of her because I get to her by the time that she's like scrolling down and peeing. I'm standing in front of her because she doesn't have her leash on, doesn't have her collar on, doesn't have anything. Our front yard, obviously not fenced in, it's just an open road. Like the name of the game, open road. So like, I'm standing in front of her. She's done peeing, she makes eye contact with me, and I like try blocking her. She runs away. Keep in mind, my dog is lazy, 10 years old, and 20 pounds. She just starts running. So I am like giving like white trash realness. I'm like not screaming, but I'm like yelling in the yard, the front yard, in my fucking bathing suit, being like, Lana, go home. Lana, go home. Like, I'm like, I got to the point where I was like, I'm not fucking around. Like, go home. And she's not. So I'm like, you know what? I'm done. So I was like, okay, you know what, Lana? I'm going inside. I'm leaving you outside. I turn around and I start walking to like the front door. And I turn around, like I look over my shoulder and I can see her like slowly following me. So I'm like, whatever. I get to the steps. She's like right behind me. I stop so she can go up the stairs. I stop and I turn and I say, Lana, go home. This fucking bitch takes off again, runs to the neighbor's fence, starts barking. And I'm like, what dog is this? Because this is not my dog. My dog does not normally behave like this. I try walking over, and I'm like, Lana, go home. And she starts, like, fucking trying to run away. And she, like, isn't, like, she's not letting me, like, catch her. So I'm like, whatever, fuck you. I'm not beefing with my fucking dog. I'm going inside. So I literally walk inside. I close the door, and I'm just standing there. And I can see her, like, slowly, like, start to, like, come over. And my spouse's grandma is like, you good? Like, what are you doing? And I'm like, oh, Lana's not listening. I close the door because she ran away. She is fine. And she's like, oh, okay. Lana's at the door. She starts barking and scratching the door, so I open it. She obviously sees that it's me opening the door, and she knows that she fucked up. She knows that she's in trouble, that she didn't listen. And she, like, you know when your dog knows that it fucked up. Your dog knows it's in trouble. She starts, like, slowly, like, crawling into the door, and I'm like, get the fuck inside. Like, it got to the point where, like, you start gritting your teeth, and you're like, get the fuck inside. Like, a demon comes out of you, and you're, like, not yourself anymore. That's what happened. I literally, like, I'm sitting here, and she's, like, slowly inching inside, and I'm like, you better get the fuck inside, Lana. And she, like, hurries up, and, like, my spouse is, I cuss in my daily life, but I try not to cuss in front of, like, you know, the grandparents stuff, because, like, whatever, they don't like it, and, like, whatever. So, I don't cuss frequently in front of the grandparents, but I literally was like, get the fuck inside. And she, like, is slowly going, and I'm like, Lana, I'm not fucking around with you. Get inside. And she, like, goes inside, and normally, again, her training, she sits at the bottom of the stairs. Her, like, release words are either, like, good girl or go. Like, go ahead. She fucking books it upstairs. She doesn't even wait. She's running because she knows that she fucked up. And my spouse's grandma's like, oh. And I'm like, she's in trouble. So I literally, like, I get upstairs, and, like, I am, like, looking at her, and I'm like, how fucking dare you? You know better. Like, I'm lecturing my fucking dog. Because I'm like, you know better. Like, I'm literally gentle parenting my dog. I'm like, you know better. I told you not to do it, and you fucking did it anyways. We're done. We're done. We're not going outside anymore when it's, like, just myself. And I'm, like, texting my spouse, and I'm like, your dog is fucking grounded. Like, listen to all the shit that she did. And my spouse is like, oh, I'm sorry. And I'm like, she was a fucking nuisance. She fucking ran away. And I'm like, we're done. We're done. She's not going outside anymore when it's just myself. Like, nope, she can just sit inside and, like, not have fun outside time. I literally was fucking fuming. And I was like, I don't feel good. And then on top of that, apparently in their pool, they have white algae, which I didn't realize. When we were swimming on Saturday, my spouse was, like, catching, like, with, like, the cleaning net. They were, like, getting it out, and I was like, I don't know what that is. And, like, none of us knew what it was. And then today, they were, like, cleaning the pool and shit, and while, like, I walked outside, I was, like, swimming around, and my spouse's grandma was like, yeah, it's white algae that we're trying to get out. And I was like, oh, okay. So after, like, I swam my laps and stuff, like, fully was in the pool for, like, over an hour, and I was drying, I looked up, is white algae safe to swim in? The consensus is, like, it's not the worst thing for you, it's not gonna kill you, but, like, you shouldn't be swimming in white algae. And I was like, that's cool. And I was like, well, I just did it multiple days in a row, apparently. Just fully was, like, swimming in it. Swimming laps and that shit. My face was submerged in this water. And the consensus is, like, it's not gonna, like, kill you on sight, but, like, it's not the best for you because algae can like carry bacteria and stuff that like can make you sick. And I was like, that's not good. So like as soon as I got inside, after Lana fucking pulled her like bullshit, I immediately got into the shower and I was like, ew, 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 ew. But apparently they're like trying to like obviously get it out of the pool. And I'm like, I swear to God. And of course, like, it's the week that, like, it's supposed to be, like, high 80s, like, almost, like, 90 degrees. And I'm like, what the fuck? So that was my day. And that was, like, yeah, that was my day. And it was, insane. But I immediately took a shower. And I was like, oh, because I was going to stream, like, before I got into the pool. But I just did not feel good. And I was like, okay, I'm going to go outside, soak up some vitamin D, be in the water, I'm going to read, I'm going to do whatever, it's going to feel great. It did, in theory. But after I got out of the shower, I was like, well, my spouse doesn't get off until 8. It's currently 6:50, but I was like, well, they don't get off until, like, 8. I'm, like, making a really, really easy dinner tonight. Like, it's not like I have to get off and prep anything. I'm going to stream. But I was like, but I'm not putting makeup on. I'm, like, not really gonna do my hair. I'm literally in my fucking, like, I'm in my muumuu right now. It's a very lax type of stream. But, what am I trying to say? That's my day. That was my day. That's me venting about my day. Welcome to my TED Talk. Welcome to my video diary. Am I gonna get sick from white algae? We'll see, because I was fucking fully swimming laps up in that bitch. But today we're playing Open Roads. I started it, so obviously it says continue. I think I'm gonna restart it, no offense to my spouse. This is a game by Annapurna. I love Annapurna so much. I think it's kind of just like mommy trauma or like familial trauma-esque type of game. Yeah. We're gonna try it out. We're gonna play it. This seems like a very, yeah, we're gonna delete it. Seems like a very, so I believe, so we're playing as Tess. We're Ginger. So that's Tess, that's Grandma, and then the one in the blue shirt is our mom. How did I flip it over? Oh, fuck, I forgot. Grandma Helen. Me, bitch. It's me. Me, Mom, Grandma Helen, Grandma's 80th. If I live to be 80, I feel like you're not gonna be able to, like, really... Can I make it bigger? Oh, I can. Nice. Can I make myself smaller? Okay. There we go. Hopefully that's better. Okay. Mom wants me to pack up my room to get ready for the move next week. It's ... taken a while, but I'm pretty close. Just a few things left before I can cross off my to-do list. Okay. So, Tessa's stuff. I feel like, okay. Camera sensitivity. I feel like I need it up more or lower. Gameplay. No copyright music. Is that better? I think so. The controls are like a little like pick up hairbrush. A nice hairbrush. We're gonna pack it up. I love that the bed is like perfectly in the corner. Whoa. What is that? Okay. Oh, it's like really trying. A nice little geode. Pack it up. Birthday card? That's pretty. How do I open it? May you enjoy all the blessings of your coming year. So proud of you, Grandma. Back it up. Mr. Bun Bun. Hip Hippo? Absolutely. Okay, what are we working with? Pick up tabloid. I married Bigfoot, she's great. Secret location of long lost bootlegger gold discovered. And only this man knows. I mean, I guess we'll back it up. There's us and our dad. We'll back it up. Clipped out newspaper. The Hunt for Buried Bootlegger Treasure. Local Myth or Fortune in Hiding by Tess Devine. Okay, hold on. I need to... Hold on. Let me put that back really quick. I'm so sorry. I need you to shut the fuck up, please. Thank you. Can't focus on anything. Okay, let me read this now. Local Myth or Fortune in Hiding by Tess Devine. Prohibition in America was meant to stop people across the country from drinking alcohol in bars and their homes. But what it achieved was creating a booming industry of illegal alcohol imports, especially from Canada. Much of this so-called bootlegging was done in the middle of the night, or in the dead of night, ferrying barrels of alcohol across the border and huge sums of money, or cash, back to Canada. But much of this money was stashed, hidden, buried stateside by bootleggers for safekeeping until the coast was clear to bring it home. And some of that illicit treasure must have been left behind when bootleggers were arrested by the authorities or killed in the underworld. Underworld dealings gone wrong. The locations of these abandoned caches of riches may be lost to time, but hints and clues remain. My father and I have spent many a summer vacation tracking down potential spots to search for this left-behind bootlegger gold. None yet successful, but these local legends and the history behind them is fascinating to learn more. That's cool. We write a little. We're, like, trying to, like, find some treasure with our dad. Pick up known. Search spots. Oh, so these are all the search spots that we have crossed out. Okay, we'll back it up. We're still looking.
Nevada. Home to all manner of folksy cryptids and cool dads.
She speaks. Okay, pack it up. Another birthday card? I forgot it. Okay. Happy belated birthday. Sorry for the lateness, Tessa Bear. Things got away from me here, but you're always on my mind. We'll call soon. Can't wait, Dad. I guess we'll pack it up. I don't know if there's anything that we, like, need to leave behind. If it were me and, like, I normally don't keep letters. If they're not some push pins, fuck yeah. If they're not, like, some matchbooks, Neptune Casino and Lounge, Jackpot Gyms, and El Dorado. Sure. A book. Liquid Gold. A history of the Canadian-American bootleg trade and the secret fortunes left behind. But, oh my god, look at the library. I miss when they looked like that. Oh, we're like the only one. We've been checking it out since 2000. Wow. We're gonna back that up. It's ours now. But, like, I don't really keep cards, especially if they're not, like, personalized or anything. So, oh, we can back up the poster. Whoa. So, I don't really understand keeping, like, cards and stuff. Especially if there's one from your dad being like, hey, sorry, I forgot your birthday. Like, no. DVDs. Clueless. Oh my god. And Clue. That's so funny. Pick up note. Hey Tess, are we doing movie night at your place? Yes, we are. What movies are you bringing from work? So we work at like a movie place? It's a comedy double feature night. I'll give you one clue as to which movies are going to be. What is it? I gave it to you already. Tessa, don't do this to me. You have your clue. Okay. Can we do anything with the TV? No? We can open up the drawers. What secrets do you have?
Oh, right. I was supposed to feed you. Poor little guy.
No. R.I.P. Friendship bracelet. Tess and Fran. That's cute. Okay, can you close that? I'm gonna open this. Secrets? Another birthday card? Happy birthday, Teresa. It's always so much fun to have you visit. I can't wait till next time. I'm so proud of you, your business, and the kind of woman you're becoming. All my love, on August. I guess we'll back it up. She seems like a sentimental person that, like, takes things with her. No secrets? Secrets in here? Cookie bag. Clipped out article. Oh, not the dementia. Oh, fuck. 3 dementia tips for my teenage grandson. It's more than just memory loss. Be adaptable and look on the bright side. Stay positive and don't forget not everything needs to be communicated with words. Sometimes a simple hug can go a long way. Ouchies. Okay, let's go over here, I guess.
Guess I'll have to pack this after my next shift.
Video Galaxy. Okay. Some candles. Here's our little pack-up calendar. So currently it's October 18th and we move next Saturday. And it's a beautiful horse. Pick up invoice. Invoice date 9/21/2003. Payment due 10/21/2003. Divine Design. Oh, we're like a little designer? Web page. Oh, we make web pages. That's really cool. $248. Whoa. Yeah, I feel like we should back that up. Pick up nail polish? Absolutely, we're packing that shit up. Give it all to me. These erasers? We're taking them. That eraser? Taking it. This cup from Mom's work that she works at a little theater? We're packing it up. Okay, pick up school newspaper. The Greenville High Gazette. Prepping for homecoming. Go cheer on our basketball stars. As the season starts, movie reviews. Pirates of the Caribbean. Matrix something. Read all about it. Never forget, marking the anniversary of 9/11. Respect. I don't think we wrote anything. I guess pack it up. Like why not, I guess. We have a ticket? Oh.
Better leave these where Mom won't see them.
Are we leaving without her? Test Divine. Do not expose excess heat. Okay, whatever. From Detroit to Reno. Huh. we not taking that with us? Like, I can't pack it up? Okay. Open drawer. Pamphlet. Oh, I died. In loving memory, Helen Sophia Devine. August 12th, 1928 to September 5th, 2003. Chapstick. Oh my god. Absolutely pack it up. More nail polish, pack it up. Another eraser, pack it up. Close that. Report card. Okay, Phys Ed A, English B, Health Education A minus, Geometry Respect C minus, Chemistry A, Civics A. I mean, I guess pack it up? Like, I don't know. Oh my gosh. Sure. A little, like, how to do type of thing. Hair clips? Sure, pack it up. I feel, oh my god, that's made me dizzy as fuck. Or closet, perhaps? Oh, a yearbook. Whoa. See you next year. Have a great summer. Class of 2003. Next year we roll to school. Extra, read all about it. It was awesome working with you in the newspaper this year. See you in the funny pages. I'm the first to sign your crack. Francine was here. Hey, bestie, wants to make sure you wouldn't miss this message. Now anybody else who signs this will know that I'm your bestie, not them. Let's have a great summer this summer. Movie night every night. Love, Francine. Cute. Is there anything else in here? I feel like that's it. Okay. Close enough? Question mark? Okay. Head downstairs.
Ted? Yeah? Come down to the basement.
It's a very strange animation style.
The basement?
Like, they never
What is
really
it?
move their mouth.
It's nothing really. Remember, this? Yeah!
I love it, I hate it. What is it? What is it?
What is it? It's of the dog we had growing up, Lady. Your Aunt August made it when she was a kid. My God. And Aunt August isn't a rich and famous artist now? Well, she is one of those things. Not a famous artist, though.
Why is the mom hot, though?
We've still got a little while before we actually move out, right? Like, a week? Yeah, about. The estate sale was weird. Having all those people in the house, peeking through Grandma's stuff. Glad it's over. Yeah, me too. Are you okay? Mom. We took care of your grandmother right up to the end, and now they're selling the house out from under us. I know. Wanna just take a minute and look around and see what's left? Haven't really gone through everything since the sale ended. Yeah, me neither. That sounds really nice. Just looking through what's still here. Aside from this hell picture. Amazing that no one bought it, right? Just shocking. So you're all packed up, right? Good to go? Oh my God. Just remember that it needs to be done by Wednesday so we can get everything out of here on time. I know.
Okay, so most of Grandma Helen's stuff was sold off in the estate sale. I haven't really had a chance to look around and see what's left until now. Okay, so let's look around the basement. Tell me why the mom was, hot, though. Dustpan? Sure. A brush. That was Grandma Helen's favorite. Most Helens, we really love, you know, brushes. Oh, there's a fedora. Okay. Serve.
Ooh, so dapper. Was this Grandpa's?
Okay. Oh. So there's that. That goes outside, I think. Pick up book. Dear Millie. By Millie Calder. No one gives advice like Millie. With her wit, wisdom, and ineffable tact, Dear Millie has been charming readers for over 15 years. Found in newspapers nationwide, Millie doles out sage advice to over 5 million readers weekly. Gathered here for the first time are some of the most engaging responses from a sage of the Midwest. On matters of home, parenting, and romance, there's never been a question that Millie can't handle. Oh. Okay, we can talk to Mom.
Grandma's advice column was popular, wasn't it? For a little while, yeah. I felt really lucky that I got to ask her for advice face to face. I remember when we went to that one book signing when I was a little kid.
You remember that?
Yeah. I mean, people in the audience seemed so excited and nervous to get to ask her their questions right there in person. Sometimes when I'd ask Grandma for advice, she'd start off with, "Don't tell Millie," but I think she saved her special advice for me.
That's
Well,
cute.
she could have given some advice to herself and realized that taking out 3 mortgages on her house wasn't such a good idea.
True. So we don't want to take that? Like, why? Okay, here's my thing. Why is, like, taking the, like, useless letters, like, no offense, useless birthday cards, and, like, the hair clips and stuff, like, that's an option, but taking this, like, cool-ass book that your grandma had, like, an advice column, like, that's not something I can pack up and take with me? This is something I would take in, like, a fucking heartbeat. There's more. Okay, so that goes back upstairs. There's more stuff over here, I believe. When my spouse and I played it, we hadn't even, like, really got into, like, the meat of the game yet. But we had, like, looked at all of this stuff. Age Leo Lambros. Age 43 of Orange State, Greenville. Died July 28th, 1968 at Alexandria Regional Hospital. He was a veteran of the Second World War, serving as a surveyor for the 173rd Field Artillery, scouting out enemies' positions from the front lines. He later worked for Greene County as a building inspector. Surviving are his late wife, Helen Lambros, and his daughters, Opal and August Lambros. Okay, rip to Grandpa. Is there any secrets in here? No secrets? There's a pen holder. Very cool. An ID. Greene County, Michigan employee's identification card. 1966. Name, Leonard Lambros. Title, property inspector. Employee signature. Okay, we can talk to Mom about it.
Grandpa Leo was
An inspector for the county.
What's that mean?
He inspected things for the county.
Oh, great, Mom. Thanks.
Commercial buildings, mostly. When we were driving around town, he'd point out the ones he'd inspected. I remember he was very proud of inspecting the department store. You know, the big one on Old Main Street. Every foot of electrical, fire sprinklers, alarm system, everything. He'd say he was the only thing keeping half the buildings in town from burning down. Electrical fires are no joke.
Okay. Calculator. Well, I can't even type boobies into it. What kind of fucking game is this? A mallet I can whack somebody with. I think that's everything. So I guess we'll just head upstairs. Okay. from my knowledge, I don't think there was anything in the kitchen that, like, we could talk about. Besides, like, there was cereal and shit. There's, like, a bunch of cans. There's a bucket. Sure. Coffee can. Coffee pot. Oh, wait. Pick a photo.
We did our best, but the results were... Ugh.
Was that Opal? What does that say? Glad I had you there to supervise my baking skills. Wedding invitation.
Who are these people? Mom's friends?
Dorothy Jean Haberman and Nathaniel Edgar Borges invites you to share in the joy of their wedding celebration on Saturday, the 9th of June, 2002 at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Okay. Oh, we're frozen. That was scary. It was just frozen.
I've gotta take more pics with Francine this year. We're so cute. Maybe I should start carrying a camera around.
Oh, that is a really cute picture. 10-202. Again, like, that's something that I'm like, okay, like, I can't pack that. Literally nothing in there. Literally nothing. Cherry fizzed. Okay. There's like literally nothing. There's an ashtray. Okay. Another can of diced tomatoes. Very cool. A can of pop.
No! Why isn't this in the fridge getting cold? Come on, Mom.
I love that we say that and we're like, we put it back. Another mallet. Oh.
Hey, were you born in a barn? Close the fridge.
Yes, Mother.
I did forget to do that. Did it do it itself? Oh, we're slowly turning. Okay. Oh, wait. This is cute.
I'm taller than you were.
Who's taller now?
You are. But I've still got time.
That's cute. Are they twins? Or 1 year apart, maybe? They must be like 1 year apart, but they're like the same age for like a little bit. Or no. Oh. I'm stupid. I see. It's August and Tess. And then Opal starts doing it. Okay. So Tess, I see. So August and Tess at like age 6. August and Tess at 9 and 10. Opal at August at 14. Tess at 13. Opal at 16. Tess at 16. I see. Is there anything on this side? No. Okay. Now let's go out. This is like a nice little house. Are there any secrets? Another bucket? This household really loves its buckets. Anything I can mess with? Anything I can snoop about? Ugh. A photo? That definitely is like a family dinner of all of them.
Wow. Was this taken right here? Cool. That's Grandpa?
Mm-hmm. Probably only a year before he died.
Of a heart attack?
Yeah. Very sudden. But I guess that's how heart attacks are.
Damn. The plate looks cracked.
What happened to this?
Oh, that? You know, I'm not sure.
Seems like there must be a story there. Isn't this Grandma and Grandpa's wedding china? Just let it go. I would be like, is this Grandma and Grandpa's wedding china? Like, there's nothing like...
Isn't this Grandma and Grandpa's wedding china?
Mm-hmm.
Was it broken like this ever since you can remember?
No. No, it broke when I was a kid.
Grandma must have been upset.
She wasn't happy, no. But I did my best to glue it back together.
You had to do it? Did you break it?
No. My father broke it. Listen, I don't want to talk about it. It was a long time ago.
Okay. Okay. I'm not gonna push her buttons. Like, I'm all for, like, respecting people's boundaries, like, even though she is, like, our mom. Like, if she's like, I really don't want to talk about it, I'm not gonna be like, so why did you have to fix it if he broke it? Like, I'm just gonna be like, okay. Like, if...
Okay.
I'm like, whatever. Like, I'm not gonna, like, keep pushing it, you know what I mean? I just, like, shattered it again. I'm like, well, they're dead now anyways. What can I look at? Oh, cup again. No, I don't think I need to look at all the cups that we have from eating out. Jacket, flip-flops. A little sign that I for sure would have in my home now. Any secrets about? Secrets? 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 In the box? There's another picture. Something Creek, no dice.
Oh, how did this end up down here?
Huh. Must have been in a drawer of something that got sold.
This is from one of the first digs Dad and I went on.
It was kind of adorable how excited you both got about going on those digs.
I remember being so sure that we would actually find bootlegger gold. Or at least a clue about it.
Your dad. Well, at the very least, he certainly had a way of firing up your imagination. I'll give him that.
Okay. More cups. A dust buster? For sure. A pack of cigarettes?
Mom, please quit already.
Our mom smokes? Okay. Oh, lumpy, mouth-warmed pot. Tess.
What? No one bought this masterpiece? I'm downright offended. I made this when I was, what, 4?
At Frankenmuth.
Yeah, at that pottery demonstration they did. They'd call little kids up from the audience and show them how to do it. I was so excited. I was jumping up and down, waving my hand, because I knew that Grandma likes pots.
She kept it up on this display shelf with all her other pieces all those years since you gave it to her. Oh, honey.
It's okay.
Oh, Grandma's dead. Yeah, no, why would we not keep it, okay? We're gonna hold on to it.
I think I'm gonna hold on to it. Grandma held on to it all this time.
Exactly.
She wouldn't have wanted me to throw it away.
Exactly. African pottery. Okay. Oh, my foot hurts. We can talk to Mom again.
Wow. A few pieces of pottery that my mom collected from around the world are still here. I'm surprised they didn't all sell. I think this one is from South America. Not sure which country. And this one's Japanese.
That's cool.
I've never even left the country. Why haven't we ever gone anywhere cool?
Niagara Falls isn't cool.
It isn't Japan.
Well, it's a lot easier to drive to Niagara Falls than Japan. Cheaper, too.
But wouldn't it be fun? Me and you, an intercontinental mother-daughter adventure?
Maybe an intra-continental adventure.
I'm thinking of a certain place. Somewhere warm and southwestern. Somewhere where, say, my own father currently resides.
Listen, we've discussed this. We're not going to Nevada to visit Penn. It's not going to happen.
Well, what if I just went by myself?
By yourself? No way. It's a bad idea.
How come?
There's a bunch of reasons. Like I said so, and I'm your mother.
Oh, I hate that response. Tess sighing is like literally like the same response that I just had. I fucking, first of all, it's not a valid like response. Being like, well, I told you so, and I'm your parent. It doesn't matter like mom, dad, whatever. Like I told you so because I'm your parent is not a good response. It's not good enough. Like she's asking valid questions. Like why can't she go see her dad? Like especially by herself. Especially because she's fucking going to anyways. Excuse me. Let me look at this picture. Wow, look at the hippie ass grandma.
Did Grandma start dressing like this after you moved out of the house?
Mm-hmm. After my father passed, my mother, well,
Turned into a hippie.
a bit of a free spirit, let's say.
Doesn't look like that rubbed off on August much.
I think it might have. To push her in the opposite direction.
Okay. Is there anything in the trash? Chinese food container, cup again. Okay. Ah, this room is so fucking beautiful. Just like a bunch of pots and stuff. Pottery tool. Another
What's
pottery.
this thingy? Maybe to smooth out the surface so there's no bumps?
Yeah. I want to use that on the inside of my brain. That too.
Is this...
Some of the last pottery your grandmother made. Yeah. After her fine motor skills started to go.
I think it's still kind of beautiful.
It's still kind of beautiful. I miss her a lot.
Yeah, me too.
Like, I for sure would, like, take that with me, you know what I mean? Her little pottery thing. These windows are fucking gorgeous. Pick up pottery. Oh, I can talk to Mom about it. Okay.
Oh, good. Some of Grandma's pottery didn't get sold.
Not it floating.
Loved watching her at the potter's wheel when I was little. Had she been doing pottery her whole life?
Honestly, I think it's something else she picked up after my dad passed.
Kind
Like
of
the
seems
advice
like
column?
No, she was doing that since I was a kid.
Did Grandma... Was she ever with anyone else after Grandpa died?
Whoa, where did this come from?
Well, she just seems so vivacious. You'd think some man would be interested.
Yeah, no, not that I know of.
It kind of seemed like maybe the grandpa was not the best. Okay, I mean, I think that's everything. I mean, I can pick up, ooh, why did we just turn around like that? I mean, I can pick up all these pieces, but, like, I don't think there's anything to say about them, so, let's go back out. Can we go back upstairs at all? Oh.
Oh, hey. It's August. Ugh, exhausted. The estate sale was a lot. But that's easy for you to say. Yeah, I remember. And the answer is still no. Well, What? Oh, right. Right. Sorry, it hasn't exactly been at the front of my mind. Yeah, it's around here, somewhere. No, it's fine. Okay. Love you. Bye.
What was that about?
Unbelievable.
What did she say?
Nothing helpful.
Is she still not gonna help us with the house?
No. She was just calling to ask me to find some book of hers.
Any idea where it could be?
It must be upstairs somewhere, in your grandma's things. It has a red and black cover, white block lettering. I'll know it when I see it.
Okay, let's go.
Aunt August called Mom looking for some book that's important to her for some reason, apparently. It's probably somewhere upstairs. Oh, hi, Raybeen. My cat's under my feet. Let's go upstairs. Okay, so this is our room. This door is completely blocked off. If I slowly turn, this for sure was Grandma's room because there's a wheelchair in there. I want to see if we can go to our mom's room. Or was this her room? Pick up letter.
Hey, Mom! Actually, maybe I should just put this back.
Opal. Sorry to hear that Mom's doing worse. I've been thinking about her a lot lately. I know this is a sore spot, so it's the last time I'll bring it up. I really wish you'd let me help with Mom's medical bills. I'd get that you'd rather have me there in person to help, but I can't just get away from work long enough to make that happen. I'm sorry that money is the only thing I can provide right now, but that's just the situation we're in. If you're stressed about everything you have to do, you can always send Tess down here for the weekend again. I love having her around. Call me if there's anything new with Mom. Love, August. Oh, it's frozen again. There we go. Okay. I can open... Okay, so there's the book. I'm not gonna grab it yet. Because I want to keep snooping. Because I'm a snoopy little snoop. Okay, so nothing in there. Hook pull?
What's this?
Oh, it's a hook pole thing to pull down the hatch to the attic.
Could August's book be up in the attic? With Grandma's things?
Could be.
Alright. We can go up there, but you go first.
I found a weird hook pull thing. What the heck do you call these things anyway? Well, at any rate, I should probably be able to just pull down the steps to the attic. Okay. I think I found the book though, so like, pop off, I guess. Is there anything in here? No? It's another ashtray? Okay. Hello? Oh, there we go. I know that where the fuck is the attic at? Hello? Okay, let's go in here. Wait, what the fuck is this?
I remember hiding in here with a flashlight to read my books when I was a little kid and we were visiting Grandma.
And a box of crayons, apparently.
We'd come to visit and I'd hunker down in here for hours. With some kind of game in my head, I guess. I'd be hiding in here, and I'd hear Grandma out there in her room, typing away or just reading in bed. I know she knew I was in there, but she'd always pretend not to know. And I'd pretend she had no idea I was hiding. I don't know why. I just liked the feeling of knowing she was out there.
I have only slipped away into the next room. Somewhere very near, just around the corner.
The poem you read at Grandma's funeral.
Cute.
Oh, somebody bought Grandma's old writing desk?
And her typewriter. He said he was an advice columnist too, and wanted to use them for his writing. He said your grandmother was a real inspiration. He left a very nice note.
And a lot of money?
Well, it was just an old desk.
But it had sentimental value.
For us, maybe.
And for him, obviously. Can I see the note?
Sure.
Opal, your mother has always been an inspiration, not just to me, but to an entire generation of writers and readers. I can't tell you how much peace she's brought me over the years. To be able to write where she did, well, I hope a little of her magic crosses over to me. Yours, Ben Gerber.
Well, okay. I guess it's alright that he got it.
Glad you approve.
Okay, anyways, I'm gonna snoop. Clipped out article. A farewell from Millie. Dear readers, it's been a delight, an honor, and a privilege to write to you over the years. Few people are lucky enough to say that they love their job, and I'm grateful to be one of them. I have learned so much from all of you, and I hope I might have taught you all a little something too. When I open your letters each week, I'm always struck by your passion, your drive to succeed, oh my god, and do better. We've talked about the worst of humanity and much more of the best, and you all will be an inspiration to me for the rest of my days. Even as this column comes to a close, I hope you still consider me a friend. I know I consider you one. Yours, Millie. Have you ever received advice from Millie? If you have a story of how Millie changed your life for the better, send a letter to Dear Millie. Whatever. At this time, Dear Millie is no longer answering advice.
Want to know something? Your grandmother didn't write this.
What? I love just the question mark. Like,
I did.
You did?
That's cool. Were you nervous? Why you? Were you nervous?
Were you nervous?
A little, I guess. I definitely didn't feel like I could live up to Millie. But it was just for one column. Her editor helped a lot. I'm glad I got to do it.
That's cool. Okay. A very beautiful mirror. Another ashtray. Another ashtray. Okay.
Guess we can get rid of these.
Yeah. Toothbrush, more medicine. Okay. Where the fuck is the attic supposed to be? Isn't like an attic, you know, in the attic? Oh, there it is. I think the book is literally like... Okay, that feels like I'm, like, doing something more. Oh, that's a playbill.
I am the very model of a modern major general. La 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 da 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 mineral.
Directed by Opal. Cool. Okay, anyway, so it probably is upstairs. Glad I looked at that. Okay, let's continue. Let's put on. Whoa. We're going straight up.
Okay, come on up.
Damn, it's dusty. Now, where's that book?
Wow. Okay. So there's a lot of nothing. Oh, creepy doll.
Okay, well, this is just creepy stuff. Why are these up here?
You'd rather they were downstairs?
Good point.
Okay. Oh, 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 let me in. Bucket. Bowling trophy.
Oh, Grandpa Leo's bowler? He and Dad have that in common.
What do you mean?
Dad loves bowling,
No, he doesn't.
but he's always wearing those bowling shirts. Didn't he used to be in a league or something?
Honey, he just thinks those shirts make him look hip.
Bowling shirts?
Are you
Are
kidding?
you kidding? I thought he must have so much bowling pride that he wore those shirts around in spite of them being obviously not cool.
No, they're definitely a fashion statement. I think you got the idea from that movie Swingers.
This explains so much.
Like why you never once saw him actually bowl.
That's funny.
Yes.
A little sewing machine. A wedding dress?
Whoa. Grandma's wedding dress?
I wore it on my wedding day too. And you can wear it when you get married.
I'm not getting married. I definitely think I'd want something more modern, or definitely. She's okay. Tess seems like the sentimental type because she keeps so much random stupid shit.
Definitely.
I knew you would.
Well, you didn't.
Oh, I knew. I've always thought this was such a beautiful dress, and I'd always wanted to hand it down to you. Like your grandmother handed it down to me.
Those sound like you reasons.
Well, you just said you definitely want to wear it for your wedding, so I guess they're you reasons, too. What?
Mom, do you ever think maybe sometimes I just say things I know you want me to say, or nothing? I don't know.
Nothing. It's a really nice dress. Let's just keep looking around.
I don't want to get into that conversation. It is a beautiful dress, though. Okay, there's a guitar straight ahead that obviously is begging for me to call out to it. Oh, we have nothing to say about that? A dog bowl? That was her lady. I'm not... Okay, it's not letting me turn. I'm not seeing the book that she apparently... Is it under there?
What's
Yep.
under here?
Here, let me grab that. I'll put it up here to look through. Yeah, there's a bunch of old stuff in here.
Mom?
Hold on, it might still be here somewhere.
There's something...
Secret tunnel!
Here it is.
Secret
Maybe
tunnel.
if your dad had read this, he wouldn't have stopped working at the video store.
Mom! What's in there?
Secret tunnel. Okay, forget about August's book. We found a weird suitcase in a secret compartment in the attic. Did Grandma Helen hide it here? Why? The answers may lie within. Secret tunnel. secret. Wait, where the fuck did it go? Excuse me. Excuse me, bitch. Where the... Oh, it's right in front of me. Okay.
This is just some junk from the old summer house.
Your family had a summer house?
Well, it was more of a cottage, I guess. We spent the summers up there for a long time.
And you've never taken me to visit?
Well, I haven't been there since I was your age. We just stopped going one summer. The summer after my dad died. I think there were just too many memories there.
Oh my god.
What?
Aren't you seeing it?
Seeing what?
Right here! Behind them? That's a freshly covered hole.
Uh-huh.
It's obviously the location of the buried bootlegger gold.
In our backyard, you mean?
Indubitably.
The lady probably buried a bone there.
Dogs don't really do that. Only cartoon dogs do that.
Only cartoon dogs bury bones, but real-life bootleggers bury gold in people's backyards? In 1968?
It was a different time, Mother.
Sure.
Oh, there is a hole. I didn't even see that. Whoa. Okay. Oh my god, I wanna look at the fucking glasses. Jesus Christ. The glasses cool as fuck. Do we really have to talk to our mom about, like, everything, though?
Grandma's sunglasses? Vintage. Can I keep them?
You think they're your style?
Yeah.
Sure. Just be careful with them.
I'll guard them with my life.
Hell yeah. Question 1. Recently, one of my daughters gave me a tremendous shock. She's married. Apparently, her college beau and her tied the knot without my knowledge. She claims that they want to skip the wedding to save up for a house, but I'm still very hurt by her exclusion. She knows that I have dreamed of a big wedding for a long time. How can I convince her that marriage, founded in secrecy, would never last? A miffed mother-in-law. Editor's note, Millie is a character pulled together. Answer, dear miffed? Editor's note, no. Half of the battle of being a parent is allowing your children to make their own mistakes. Only time will tell if the marriage will stick, and the only thing you can do is make the best of it. Consider the weight of your younger daughter has been under, keeping this under wraps. We have all had our secrets, myself included, and to not be able to tell even our closest loved ones can feel absolutely suffocating. While it can be hard to see your child make such a foolish mistake, the best thing a mother can do is bite her tongue. Yours, Millie. Editor's note, too harsh. Rewrite. Question 2. My husband rekindled a relationship with his high school crush, a girl he hadn't seen since Air Force days. They're both married, and he told me they're just friends. Against my better judgment, I supported it, and they started spending more and more time together. Well, I should have trusted my gut. Coming home early from good shopping, I caught them in the act. Now I'm at a loss. My friend says to get divorced. My mother says stay together for the children. What can I do? Hopeless in the heartland. Answer, dear hopeless. Editor's note, no. Nothing's harder than having your marriage fall apart before your eyes. Trust me, I know. It's hard to say what's worse, the sense of betrayal or the realization you've always... What? You've been had. The realization you've been had? Divorce is a tricky subject, no doubt about it. I'll tell you one thing, though. There's always time to start anew. Abandonment and freedom are two sides of the same coin. Yours, Millie. Editor's note, no newspaper will allow you to argue for divorce. Rewrite.
Did Grandma write these?
During the last summer, we visited the cottage.
Was she okay?
Looks like her editor didn't think she was. It was only a year after my father died.
Oh my god, my
I think
eyeball.
Millie was still figuring things out, too.
It must have been hard.
I'm sure it was. They've been married 20 years?
I meant for you.
Oh, right. I mostly just tried not to think about it.
That doesn't seem very healthy.
It got me through.
Okay. Rocks. Why do we have to talk about the fucking rocks? Weird little rocks, homemade marbles, imitation jawbreakers, a very abstract model solar system, handmade marbles?
Homemade marbles?
Ah, these little stones were from the stream near the summer house.
You painted them?
Me and August. The rocks from the stream were so smooth, but I forget why we painted them.
You were really that bored, huh?
There weren't many TV channels back then.
Tragic.
Okay. A photo? Why do I have to fucking talk about it? God damn. Cool van, funky van, hip van, groovy van. Just
Cool van.
I did love that van. The engine died for good while we were visiting the summer home, so I just turned it into my bedroom after that.
You slept in a broken down van?
Well, the summer house was small, and I always had to share a bedroom with August. When I realized I could have my own space just by sleeping out in the van, it was a no-brainer.
Did you, redo it to be like a bedroom inside?
Yeah. Your grandfather pulled the seats out for me, and I set up a little bed frame with a mattress and all sorts of posters and pillows and shelves and things like that.
Wow, that's actually cool. Could I do that? With our car?
No!
Clipped out article. Oh my god. Custody by Greenville police on a burglary. There we go. Last night, in what state police are investigating as a series of crimes carried out by a single organized group. Once again, there are no signs of forced entry, and nearly all the valuable jewelry was taken, over $100,000 worth of merchandise. Local Girl Scouts take a trip to the beach, along with their families. Dear Millie, recently a close personal friend of mine confided in me that she was having an affair on her husband. I love them both dearly. I'm not sure what to do. I'm not sure if it's better to let the husband know or keep the wife secret. Dear, doubtful situations like these are painful for everyone involved. There's never an easy out. Keep in mind that this is her secret to keep, not yours. Keep your loyalties where they lie. Dear Millie, I know you'd promised to never share your oatmeal. Okay.
Whoa. There was a crime spree?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, department stores and fancy clothing shops. Places kept getting robbed. The police couldn't figure out how the crooks were pulling it off. It went on for, well, it felt like months.
So what happened? Did they get caught?
Now that, I don't remember.
Maybe it was your grandpa because they had access to all the buildings and they knew all the systems. Postcard. We'll be together soon. I love you and we're going to love our new life, free and happy. We'll be together soon. I love you and we're going to love our new life together, free and happy. Huh.
Well, whoever this guy was, it sure seems like he and Grandma had something pretty intense going on. Was Grandma Helen...
In some kind of secret relationship, she and Grandpa planning to run off with this guy.
in some kind of secret relationship?
No! Not the Helen I knew.
Intrigue. Grandma, what were you up to?
A diary.
Grandma's diary? Should we?
Oh, I don't think we should really...
Oh, Grandma wouldn't have cared. I'm dead. What difference does it make to me? I can hear her saying it now.
Helen Devine, 1968. Why does it, do like that? I guess, it does just start there. They think they're being good neighbors, but if anyone should know where the path of good intentions leads, it's these church ladies. The children carry on the best they can. Opal is caught up in her own teenage dramas as usual. Almost as if any normal summer, August does worry me a bit. She's becoming caught more and more in her imagination. I wish I could help her, but there's so much I can't say. It's becoming a challenge keeping my correspondence with XXX concealed. It's only a matter of time till we're together again in person, but to hold it all inside, not tell a soul, it's almost too much. But he knows and I know, and soon enough the wait will be over and all this will be in rear view. And there's another postcard. Forget about the past. Leo's dead. All that matters now is our future together. Secret tunnel.
What is this? So, Grandma and this guy were definitely together before Grandpa died? And they were gonna run away together? You never heard about this?
No, this is
And what is this key to? Why is it hidden in here?
something at the summer home, I assume.
Okay, well, now we've gotta go check the whole place out. To find out who this mystery man was. Don't you want to know?
I don't know, Tess. We still have so much to do around here.
Come on. It'll be fun. An adventure.
I still need to call Tina at the theater and finish cleaning up the fridge.
Come on. We never get to do stuff together. You spend all your time at the theater, and I spend all my time in school. When was the last time we were able to do something? To talk?
Well,
you do want to know, don't you? I can see it, Mom. I can see it in your face.
you know, a little change of scenery would be nice.
Ha, that's the spirit.
We could spare a weekend before we have to move for a little road trip, right? To tie up some loose ends.
Right.
And some of those little towns along the way are great for antiquing.
Yeah, sure.
All right, it's a deal.
Fuck yeah,
Let's
concrete.
hit the road and see what we find. I could really use a break from all this, even if it's just for a weekend. Pack your overnight bag.
Yes!
And bring your homework. I don't need you falling behind at school.
What about August's book?
We can FedEx it to her when we get back.
Okay.
Fuck
A
yeah.
road trip. This is gonna be great.
We're gonna talk about our feelings. We're gonna learn more about each other. We're on the road to the secret summer home to find out what the deal with Grandma Helen's mystery man. Who knows what we might find. It'll be a while before we get there, though. I gotta go, though. It's like almost 8. I gotta skedaddle. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and playing Open Roads for a little bit. This definitely, we're getting to the thick of it. We're getting into the intrigue with Grandma Helen maybe being a whore. And I love that for her. I love whores. This game is really cute so far, and I definitely can tell that it's going to leave me emotionally devastated as we get into it. But yeah, can't wait to keep playing it. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I probably will be back tomorrow. Maybe to play a different game. I was thinking of maybe like restarting Coral Island, because they obviously, you can be gay in that. I was thinking of like continuing our Sims save that we've been doing, because we're like starting like another generation playthrough, or maybe playing Monster Prom, because again, you can be gay. But yeah, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend and have had a great day so far. Mwah. Kisses for you. Goodbye, besties.